Good morning, students. I am Dr. Vijay Bhandari, Associate Professor in CSE Department. So I will teach you today data science using Python. Right? This is the current scenario where we are using mostly data science. Now, I will cover a few topics today. Overview of data frame. Secondly, data analysis and data visualization. After that, I will cover difference between the data scientist and data analysis. In this, you will learn the data scientist role and data analyst role. That is the both different role. And fourth point is data frame. Fifth point is creating data frame from an Excel spreadsheet. So how the Excel data will be fetching from the data sets, I will teach you here. Right. So open your Python ID and we will do some programs. Now, introduction. I will teach you overview of data science, data analysis, and data visualizations. Difference between data scientist and data analysis, right? Data analyst. So firstly, I will tell you about the pandas library, right? What is the panda and why do we use the panda? Right. So Panda is a popular Python package for data science and with good reasons, right? It offers powerful, expressive, flexible data structures that makes data manipulations and analysis easy among many other things. The data frame is one of these structures, right? So in this, I will cover the pandas data frames from basic manipulations to advanced operations, right? And after that, what are the pandas data frames? So the big question is that what is the pandas data frames? So here I will explain you how pandas frame, right, works. So those are familiar with R language know the data frames as way to store data in rectangular grids that can easily be overviewed, right? Each row of these grids corresponds to measurements or values of an instance, while each column is a vector containing data for a specific variable. This means that the data frames rows don't need to contain, but can contain the same type of values. They can be numeric, character, string, logical, right? So now data frame in Python is very similar. They come up with the pandas libraries. They are defined as two-dimensional level data structures with columns of potentially different types. In general, we could say that the pandas data frames consist of three components: the data, the index, and columns. First, the data frames can contain data is a pandas data frame, a pandas series, a numpy, a two-dimensional ND array, and dictionary. So I will tell you in next slide, right? Now, the data I have explained you in previous slide how the data plays an important role in our lives. What is the pandas? For example, a chain of hospital that contains data related to medical reports and prescriptions of their patients, right? Another example, we can take a bank contains thousands of the customers transaction details, right? Share market data represents minute to minute changes in the value of the shares. So totally we can say that the entire data is roaming around huge data. Another example we can take, every pieces of data is precious. So data may be coming from various sources like sales department, purchase department, production department. So such data is stored in a system called data warehouse. So we can imagine data warehouse as a central repository of an integrated data from different sources, right? So we took an example of same market. So we understand with the data how the data play importance role in our lives. Now I will explain you this diagram where the data warehouse data, this is the data warehouse and this is a central repository where the data will be storing, right? This is the raw data or precious data. So every piece of the data or informations we call this data, and data is stored in the data warehouse. Now it goes to the data analysis, right? So data analysis, what is the role of data analysis? Data analysis analyst analyze the data and pre-process the data and cleaning the data. After that, it will data visualize the data, right? So here you can say data visualization, right? Whether it is using the market, share market, or for the college, universities, hospital, whatever the data, So data visualize you can hear. So data analyst visualize the data, right? Now, if you have any doubts, so please put your query in chat box. I will clear to you. A person who does data analysis is called data analyst. I have explained you in previous slide, right? So for example, once the data is analyzed, it is the duty of the IT professional to represent the results in the form of pictures or graphs, as we seen in previous slide, so that the management will be able to understand it easily. Such graphs will help them forecast the future of their company. This is called data visualization. If we calculate the formula, if we show our formula to our client or manager, so he will not understand. Instead of showing the picture and visualizations graphs, so it will be a data analysis tool, right? What is the difference between the data scientist and data analyst? Very easy. Now we can understand from previous slide. We have learned data scientists will have the strong data visualizations skills and the ability to convert data into a business story, right? The business, it will solve the business purpose to client for the aspects of the client. Data analyst simply analyze the data and provides information requested by the team. So only the role of data analyst simply analyze and provides the information to managers requested by the team. Perfection in the mathematics, statistics, programming languages like R, Python are needed for data science. In previous slide, I started with the R language. That's why, because I was knowing that I will cover the data scientist role. So perfectionist in mathematics, who have degree of statistics, who is a statistician, who can be a good data scientist, can be a fit of role of data scientist. So perfection in data warehousing, big data, SQL, and business intelligence is needed for a data analyst, right? Data scientist estimates the known informations from the known data, but data analysis look at the known data from a new perspective. So I expect all these students having good clarity about the data scientist and data analyst. Now, data frame. I am covering, this is the last topic of that. Now I will cover data frames, and in next slide, in next video, I will cover some more, come with more examples. So data frame, you have to understand what is a data frame. It is an object that is useful in representing data in form of rows and columns, like Excel sheet in the every data is divided into in form of X and Y columns. So data frames are generally created from .csv files, right? We will talk about the XLRD package, where I will run it into a PyCharm, where you will understand this. Now this is the creating data frame from an Excel spreadsheet. So this is, you can see here, this is the Excel sheet, and where it is divided into a column A, B, C up to G, and rows are this, right? Now every ID, groups, age, health, effective salary is divided into a rows and columns. Now if you have any doubts, so please clear it. Creating data frames, how we can create the data frames? We using the .csv files or XLX. We will save as .csv, comma delimited. After that, we import the data pandas as PD, and df is equal to pd.read underscore csv. This is syntax where we can read the Excel, right? And lastly, we put the data frame, right? Now this is the data frame. Now you can see here, this is a program, import pandas as PD. First we imported the pandas, right? Because we are using the data frames. Now data frame, I have created this variable, and we are storing pd.read underscore Excel and giving the path, right? So that we will print this data frame. Now we have index will be starting from the 0 in Python, right? Now, so in indexing, and there will be a named 0, and named 0 means there will be a raw data that will start from the named 0. So it will start from the named 0. And I am cleaning the data frame 1.ilog. It will clean the data. After you know the concept of slicing, so it will slice after 0. Now, bs underscore clean ID, we are taking that variable. We have to store all the values into that. Now we can run this program and we'll find the output. Now you can see here, it clean the process, ID, name, marks, grade, and it is showing the data, right? So if you have any doubts, so please clear it and put your query on chat box. Thank you so much.